So
This is an unedited full consultation on Endolift and Threadlift by Dr. Lee for 31-year-old female. If you have questions about the procedures, please leave a comment. If you want to take advantage of the free consultation, like the patient in the video, contact information is in the description. Subscribe for more. Enjoy the video.
are you on any medication? Any other medical problems? High blood pressure, diabetes, anything? No. Okay. So, what part of your face would you like to fix?
The chin.
Your chin.
She has like a, I mean, when she gets, it start hangs.
Anywhere else?
I mean, maybe the jawline to make it more the.
Okay, so let me wash my hands a little. Okay, good. Yeah, let's look straight ahead for me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is, you have a little loose there, and also some little fat over here. Let's look over here. It's a little loose. Did you lose any weight?
But Belita peso.
No.
No. Okay, that's her. Okay.
Yeah, she gets that even when she was skinny, she still had that pouch.
Oh, she had. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the thing is, she has, not only does she have the, what do you call it, the pouch, or the loose skin and a little bit of fat, she also has it under the jawline.
Yeah.
So if we were to do this procedure, I wouldn't just do here. I would also do the jawline to make it more sculpted, so that this one's not so bad. Yeah. You don't really need anything. She's always like this? Does she like?
¿Sabe?
Does she like the fullness?
Tiene un problema con está como medio buchulita. No tiene problema, no te molesta. No, she just.
Yeah, just
She always had like that.
yeah.
She's just the bottom.
That's fine. How old are you?
31.
31. Okay, so yeah, not yet. But she has a little bit of, her face has a little drooped a little bit, tiny bit. See, that's why the line is more noticeable. If you lift it like that, that's not as noticeable, and she looks much younger. Yeah. Right. So when you look at your mirror, when you go to the mirror and go like this, you'll see that you're much younger looking.
And what would that would be considered what, like that's like a.
Yeah, Endolift, and you can recontour your face, but not necessarily lift. It'll tighten the skin. It can melt fat, right?
Okay.
But it won't really lift. And a lot of the issues here is because her face is sagged a little bit. Yeah. And so this over here, excuse my fingers are cold. This one is great with Endolift. You can get rid of all of this, and also I would recommend not only the under the chin, also the jawline, and so the jawline would be more sharper,
Yeah.
and her chin would be smaller, and therefore make the face look narrower.
Okay.
Okay, so the other things that I can offer with the Endolift is to actually lift the face. I mean, when you do Endolift here, this will be, you can melt the fat, but part of it is that, this fat makes her look a little younger.
Yeah.
But if you were to lift it, it would bring this fat back higher. The fat used to be above her cheeks, and she have no lines, so you can go to the mirror later today when you go home and go, oh yeah, I do look much better, right? So, but that's how to fix this. I offer thread lifting as well, PDO thread lift. So what does it do? We actually put, this is all done under local anesthesia. She's not sleeping. We just make a little inject lidocaine or numbing medicine, and then we put a little needle hole, and then we can lift the face using threads, right? And the threads gets absorbed slowly over like 6 months, and the lifting lasts for 1 to 2 years. So there's no minimal downtime with the PDO threads. And you might have a little swelling. Sometimes you can have a little bruising, very minimal. And then the swelling lasts about maybe 2 weeks. She may feel a little pinch now and then because the threads have a little barb. It's like a little tiny fish hooks that lifts the face. But when it gets close to a nerve, you can feel a little pinch.
Okay.
But that goes away.
Okay.
And the thread slowly absorbs over 6 months. So that's the most big bang for the buck, to lift the face. So if you lift the face, this line disappears, and also you can get rid of the fat. That's my recommendation, and I've done that combination on a lot of my patients, and they're very happy. I mean, this is not permanent, of course, but doing the under the fat removal is semi-permanent. But we can't stop aging. You'll continue to age, but when you do the Endolift, it melts the fat.
Okay.
So when you melt the fat, it doesn't come back. So the results are very long lasting. Yeah. So that's my recommendations. Downtime for Endolift is fairly minimal. It's the first week she's gonna have swelling. First day, not so much. Second and third day, much more. She's gonna have the swelling for about a week, and then slowly over the following week, the swelling goes down. She'll continue to heal once this and the area swelling goes away. It still needs to have the body remove the fat that I just melted. At the time of the procedure, I'll try to milk out as much fat as possible through the little hole that I made. But there's always some fat, melted fat that's going to remain, and the body needs to remove that slowly over time.
So you said you do the procedure, second, third day, it'll be swollen. What about the fourth day? The fourth day goes down.
It's like first and second day much more, and then slowly over a week. So plateaus around day 4.
So the same swelling should happen second and third day. It'll be just like a whole week. It won't get worse. It'll just stay the same.
Yeah, well, people are different, but typically by the third day, it's the most noticeable. Okay. And then after third and fourth day, about the same. Fifth day starts to decrease. And then in 1 week, a lot of the swelling's gone, but it's still present, noticeably present. And by the second week, almost all the swelling's gone.
You can still go to work every day.
Oh, yeah, you can go to work. They're gonna say what happened to your jaw, but you can work. I mean, it's just swollen. It's not like so bad that it's gonna look horrible. It's gonna be noticeable, of course. Also, you need to do right after the procedure. You need to do a lot of ice compresses, right? So try to decrease the inflammation. You do the ice compresses as much as you can, and also prior to the procedure, I want you to go buy some compression bandages. These are bandages that you put under the chin, and it goes on top of the head, and essentially, once you have the procedure, you're gonna try to minimize the swelling to put the compression bandage under the chin, and also and it also, when you're healing, you want the skin to tightly adhere to the muscle underneath. And that's it. So really, the first week is where the swelling is noticeable. Second week is dramatically improved, and you can work, and people will notice you'll notice the improvement quite early, but the swelling is tiny bit still there. And it takes about a month. And by the month time, it's all gone. But that's the one that's most noticeable. Yeah. So that's my recommendation. Okay. Let me do some math for you. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to write this down on your on the sheet, because I have so many consultations. I'm not going to remember anything. So you don't really need a full. You just need your cheeks lifted. The jaws, it's not really that bad. So I'm just going to do 3 threads here just to lift your chin. And also we'll take care of some of that jaw line here. Yeah, right on the jaw, and also under the jaw. So this is jawline and submental area. And these are 3 threads. Okay, let me do some. Okay, let's see here. I'm curious, how did you find me today?
Instagram.
Instagram, sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Have you ever thought about any other procedures before Endolift? Have you?
No, I mean, she was gonna get regular. She wanted to do the regular. I guess with the surgery. So.
You mean a liposuction? Yeah. Well, she doesn't have that significant amount of fat.
That's
so
what I told her too.
yeah, and also liposuction, the downtime's a little longer. And because she's just very lightly loose, Endolift is perfect.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to do the buckle here. I'm going to tighten it as well. It's loose.
How are you tightening it?
We do the Endolift.
Okay.
So we make a little hole. In her case, I'm going to make a little hole on the top and below the jawline, because she has loose skin under the jaw. Also one under the chin. Okay. So under the chin, here's the chin, here's the jaw. This is the area that's all loose. So we make a little hole, and we put the cannula, and then we make anesthesia underneath, and then we do the what we call the Endolift under the chin to get rid of this. But because it's under the chin, you can only get this much area, because you can't get under the jawline. So I have to make another hole here, and also I'm going to make another hole on the top of the jawline, and then we'll tighten get rid of some of the loose. It'll tighten the skin and also melt some of the fat. Okay. And that will make her jawline more sharper. It'll make her face smaller. Okay. And she'll look good. I mean, this part, the lifting part alone, is going to be it's dramatic. It's going to make her look younger right away.
I'm just not. I don't like the 2 to 3 years. That's what I don't like. Every 2 to 3 year maintenance.
No, but I mean, but the thing is, it lasts like 1 to 2 years, but there's really nothing you can do not to extend it. I mean, some people extend as an effect lasting longer. It really depends on the person, but even, if you think about even a facelift, if you do the face not permanent. I mean, it does last about 8 years, 7, 8 years. That's it. So you can't stop time.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the endo there's no more maintenance once you cut.
So underneath, lower, we can get rid of the fat and tighten the skin, and that's more permanent because we're getting rid of the fat. The upper lid here, the chin that's fallen, right? Endolift does tighten, but it doesn't really lift the face up. Now, there's also ways to hide that your face has fallen. You can actually melt some of the fat that's fallen under the chin. That's more permanent. But typically, it's easier to lift and then burn the fat. You don't have to decide now. I'm going to give you this piece of paper. All right. Okay, so I'm going to give this piece of paper to you. I don't want you to make a decision. You make a decision at home. We're going to.
What's more severe? When you do the threads, that's more downtime, like swollenness.
No. There's a minimal downtime.
Minimum downtime.
Yeah, the swelling is only for a week and a half. And
so what's more, the threads or the endo?
Endo is more long. 2 weeks. Okay. Thread's about a week and a half. And the thread, what do you call it? It has more lifting power. Okay. So Endolift can melt fat and also recontour the shape of your face, but it doesn't lift.
Gotcha.
So most of the problem here is age when our face starts to drop. So that's why usually I offer the Endolift with the threads, and when the thread lasts about 2 years, so it will lift up a lot of the tissue that I can't do with Endolift.
But I have a question now. If you do the endo, because sometimes I see people when they do that, and I'm not too happy that it makes them look like they're Asian because it put, you understand? And it's like that, you know what I mean? Like,
You mean the threads?
Yeah.
No, it's never.
You can see because I see people normal, and then when they do the, I don't know what they do, but everything looks back, and you can see it. They grab their face and then stretch.
Yeah. It's not. When you do threads, it's not that dramatic. It's just subtle. It's not severe. If you like, okay, so when we're talking about facelift, right? That's severe because essentially you're taking the whole face off, cutting the skin.
So that's not threading.
That's a facelift.
Okay, so they won't look like it's stretched back.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, all those faces where you see that it looks looks stretched out. That's a facelift.
Okay.
When you do PDO threads, it's very subtle. It's not really that severe.
Okay.
It just looks natural. It doesn't. In the beginning, it's gonna look a little higher, but then after the swelling goes down, it looks natural.
And you said that's about 2 years of threading.
Just one time lasts about 1 to 2 years. Yeah, typically 2 years.
1 to 2 years. So
yeah,
typically 1 year.
But it usually lasts 2 years.
So if she comes, I mean, she'll have to come here every year. What would
not every year. Typically, I don't even offer the thread lift at a year. Usually, they last 2 years.
Okay, so every 2 years, it'll be what from here come just to the thread, obviously.
Yeah, the thread. If the people, it's
you're not asking
unless I'm not answering the question because some people last longer, some people don't last longer. But on average, I find that most of the people last about 2, sometimes 2.5 years. Now, it's like people, have you ever had Botox?
No.
Okay, so patients who have Botox, they come here, they never had Botox, and they worried about, oh, if I do Botox, I have to do it for the rest of my life.
What you do?
Yeah, and I said, Botox only lasts for about 8 months to maybe a year. And they get it, right? And they love the results, and they never think about twice to getting it again.
Yeah, but
right.
that's what.
I'm gonna continue. So I'm not asking you have to. I do understand you. Oh, I don't want to keep doing this, but the thing is, once you never experienced the results of it, it's hard to judge. Do I really need this every 2 years? When people do it, they see a dramatic improvement, and then slowly that improvement will wane or go away slowly over a year or 2 years, typically 2 years. And in that time, you may think differently about the procedure. I'm not going to say it's permanent. It's just not it. It's not it. Just that's the way it is.
Yeah.
So a lot of people try to make a decision. Oh, I don't want to keep doing this, every 2 years, but they never had it first place. Mm-hmm. And then once they have it, oh, it wasn't so bad. Downtime's not so bad. The swelling's not so bad. I see that I look much better. And then they think about it. And after, a year goes by and 2 years go by, they think differently about the procedure. I'm not here to press you. I'm just going to
I understand that.
Yeah, I'm going to address all your concerns concerning that.
The thread, right? So suppose, like you said, every 2 years. So she does it every 2 years. So she's only 31. So we're looking at every 2 years. And what happens after like 6, 7 times? Does it even have anything to hang anymore? Like what? That's
no. But the thing is, it melts, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So, it melts. People do it, but there's always it's not like you do it and it's gone by 2 years. It's a gradual process, and some people redo it again. Some people don't. So that's a decision that you can make later on, not now, because people don't know the results. They go, oh, I don't like me doing it over and over again, or I don't see an improvement. They see an improvement, but it's hard to make a decision about repeat procedures when you never had it the first time. But also, I understand your concern. It's not long lasting. It's not permanent. So I don't want to start something now that I may have to continue later on.
Yes.
So that's the decision you need to make, and I understand that decision. But like I said, aging doesn't never stop. Even if you do something, we're just trying to keep our youth as long as possible. But our skin changes, our bone remodels, our face drops, our fat pads atrophy or goes away.
But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like Botox. Botox got so famous, but people do it so much that they look horrible on TV. You see, they laugh. You can't even see a line there.
But that's when you put.
They get addicted to it. They keep doing it.
Right. So there's two thoughts about Botox. If you put too much of anything in this world, if you have too much, you look abnormal, right? So me, I don't ever treat heavy like that. I always treat appropriately, light, right? I never want the eyes to droop. I'm an ophthalmologist, and it's like, where'd you get your Botox? And then the eyes are down here.
Yes.
I've never had that, so I tend to never treat heavy. And people come in, they go, "Oh, can I get the Botox?" I go, "When's the last time you had Botox?" I had it 4 months ago. No, I'm not treating you. I always treat later than, and all. If you do, people who have Botox issues, they may have put either too much in one place or at the wrong location, and they may, like for example, my brother, he self-injected with Botox, and then he had a lip droop. I didn't inject him. He says, "Give me some Botox, I'll inject it myself." And I said, "Okay, don't do that." But he did it, and he got droopy. So the people who have Botox is never Botox. These people who have Botox had other things,
Done to the face.
which is fillers, right? There's fillers or hyaluronic fillers. There's also semi-permanent fillers. They have one also, the ones that get absorbed by the body, like Radius is a calcium hydroxyapatite that's slowly absorbed by the body and makes collagen. But so people who look odd, it's not always Botox, it's everything else that's done to them. A lot of them is fillers, and people in the past that overfilled. They put too much filler in, thinking that it's always better to just shove in filler. And fillers last for quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know it's too much to think about right now. I'm just going to give you this thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you, the staff in the front is going to give you the pre and post instructions, meaning the stuff that you shouldn't take.
Okay.
Prior to procedure, meaning like aspirin, Advil, vitamin A, vitamin E, some certain medications, and also I have the list.
Okay.
These are the things that you shouldn't take, and also post procedure, what you should do, like ice compresses and all that.